Okay, when we're actually going to turn the client over, what we're going to actually do is we can either use the pillowcase that we actually use to drape the breast tissue area. Then we can put that on the face rest. Otherwise, some people actually have two. Otherwise, you can actually get fitted ones for the face breast region. So what we're going to do is actually going to hold here, just like we did earlier. Pull that out like that. And what we're going to do is actually fold it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Or you can actually just fold it 2 times or 3 times. Just you want to find your own design or technique. So once, twice, like this. So don't lay it on the client when you're actually folding these areas, but I'm just showing for demonstrational purposes. So we're actually going to put it on the headrest area like this, and then you can actually kind of pull the inside down so it actually covers more of the face rest region. Or some people will do the easy way and actually just lay this whole area, just put this underneath, and as you can see I'm actually pulling it underneath here like that. Okay, so that's ready to go then. So that one actually stays a little bit better, so it doesn't move around as much, but again it doesn't look as pretty as the other one. Then what we're going to do is actually take out the bolster from underneath the knees. And you can ask them to lift up, or you can actually just lift up underneath their knees to actually pull out the bolster. So the bolster, that's a big one that a lot of people forget to take out or actually put underneath or recommend clients. So again, if they have any kind of low back problems, always remember a bolster. Okay, now what we're going to do is actually, I've actually seen some people actually hold up the sheet like this, and that gets the client really cold when you're flipping them over. So what I'm going to do is actually use my quads against the table here, my thighs, holding it, so that's extra arms basically. And right at the abdominal region, I'm just going to make a little tent, that's it. And what you want to do is actually have them turn their shoulder away from you. So you can actually tell them, lift up your left shoulder and turn away from me kind of thing. So if she did it the other way, the sheet would actually come this way. So imagine if she actually turned this way with the right shoulder, the sheet would actually come up then. So when she turns with the left, it's going to get a little resistance then. So, and then you can just tell them, can you please turn away from me and lift up your left shoulder, and you can just tap them. Okay, go ahead. And then tell them to actually scoot up and put their face in the face rest. Okay. There you go. Having everything covered at all times then. Okay, next one, we're going to actually use the bolster underneath the ankle area. So again, it's a little bit more comfortable for the hamstring region. And again, you can ask them to lift it up, or you can actually go underneath and actually lift up their ankles then to make it a little bit more comfortable then. So that's a process that's pretty easy for actually turning the client. But that's why if you have an adjustable headrest, you can actually just unadjust it and actually have it down and then bring it back up. But most people just have the total wood ones where you actually just push it in. And that's the problem, is you have to take it out, push it in for those regions. So it's better to have actually a lock for that then. Okay, now we're going to go to the posterior leg area for the massage. Okay, now with the leg area, the easy way to drape that is you're just going to bring it over here like this. Then you can do a little tuck halfway right up the thigh region, okay? So don't go any higher than that when you're performing a little tuck. So that's if you're not going to incorporate any kind of stretching with the massage techniques. But if you're going to do any kind of vibration or anything else, it's always a good idea to actually perform a Roman drape. So what you're going to actually do is actually go underneath and hold up on the ankle, and then you're going to pull it underneath like this. So I'm going to lift it up, pull it underneath, and then bring it back down. So right up to, this was actually called the gluteal fold right here. Okay, this is actually called the gluteal cleft. Okay, so gluteal fold, so right up to that area, so you can actually massage the whole part of the leg then. Okay, so for the posterior part of the leg, the hamstrings, you can definitely use a little bit more pressure on that region, and also the calf region too. But most people, especially if they're waiters or waitresses on their feet all day long, it's going to be really sore in that region, especially women that wear high heels a lot. It's going to be really tender right in the calf region, so just be aware of that then. Okay, so a lot of same techniques that we actually use on the arms and the anterior part of the legs. You can actually glide up the leg. So again, make sure you're moving with the techniques as much as possible, keeping your back straight, okay, and not twisting a lot.